Hello, and welcome to the Curious Senior. Curiosity has no age limit, and here, seniors share their passions and talents with each other. So, let's stay curious, stay creative, and explore together. Today, you will meet Dale Magee and learn about his passion for driving his sports car at a racetrack. Are you curious? It's not your average senior hobby, so buckle your seatbelt. You are in for an exciting ride.
I love this place. I'm Dale Magee. I'm a retired physician, and I belong to the club at Thompson Speedway in Thompson, Connecticut. Members here are able to bring their cars and drive as fast as they possibly can. We're not racing, but we're having as much fun as we can. We're driving our cars as fast as they're made to do, and it's tremendous fun. Shortly after I bought my 2014 Corvette, I was talking to a friend of mine who was a labor and delivery nurse at Memorial Hospital and telling her there was no place I could really drive that Corvette fast. It turned out that her hobby was driving stock cars at Thompson, and she knew about this club and told me, and so I was down here in a hurry. And that's how I found out about it. That's when I joined, and like I said earlier, this is my happy place. I started off with a 2014 Corvette, and it was a regular Corvette, and I found very soon after I joined the club that those Corvettes were really not made for going on the track. They didn't have enough in the way of brakes, enough in the way of suspension, they overheated. So in 2017 I bought a Corvette Grand Sport, and that had checked off all the boxes. It had stronger suspension, it had better cooling, bigger brakes, bigger tires, and I was able to have a lot of fun with that car on this track. So I've been here for 10 years, and this is the third car that I've had during that time. You would look at this and say, geez, it's not the same status or prestige or whatever of a Corvette, but it is a very interesting sports car, and it has very interesting driving skills that you need to build, and so this fills the bill. As far as the skills that one would get in sports driving here, I think that you learn a lot about how cars handle, get the feel of what it's like when it's just about to give way, and understand what the car's tolerances are. You can experiment with the anti-skid systems in these cars and turn them off and just try to manipulate the handling that way as well. And then there's the shifting thing, which with this Miata, as you're going into a turn at the end of the straightaway and you have to downshift, there's a technique called heel toe, in which over the period of about a second you are putting in the clutch, putting on the brake, downshifting from fourth to second gear, and while holding the brake on, using the edge of your foot to just punch the accelerator a little bit, so that when you let the clutch up, the engine is going fast enough. So that's where I'm at right now as far as mastering that. The learning curve involves a lot of things, and I would say that following people around here, following somebody who's just a little bit faster than you is tremendously helpful. When I bought my Corvette, I got a discounted rate at Corvette Driving School in Nevada, and went out there for 3 days. I went there twice actually, and that was a very intense course of driving a Corvette as fast as you possibly can on a track. So there was that. And you know, even reading, you wouldn't think you could read about driving fast, but there are little tips that you can pick up. But I would say that everything, taking everything into consideration, people here are incredibly helpful. And you know, there's one fellow who just went around the track and looked into his rearview mirror while I was driving and told me what I could do better. And I actually improved my track time better than I did with the course I took out in Nevada. So each session usually lasts 15 to 20 minutes. After you've been out there and driving as hard as you possibly can for 15 or 20 minutes, you're ready to come in. And the car is often ready to come in as well. So we do sessions, and I'll usually do 4 sessions on a particular day when I'm here. And just going around the track, this is a 1.7 mile road track with roughly a dozen turns. And safety is a major feature of this track. They have corner watchers who are posted at over half of the corners and can see every corner, so they can see every car all the time. They have walkie-talkies, they have flags that they will wave at us to indicate what we should do if there's a hazard ahead or something like that. There's an EMT present, there's a tow truck present, and so there's a lot of emphasis on safety here as well. Physically, it is something that you manage your coordination, and I think that that's a lot of fun as well. And you just get to enjoy a car. And for me, time spent driving around a car, a track fast is just fun. I'm just enjoying it. As far as getting involved in this club, I'd say you need to love cars and love driving fast. That's the main thing for qualifying for admission. And it is run like a country club, so there's a joining fee, and then there's an annual dues fee and usage fees and things like that. You will find, I found to my surprise, that actually the most expensive part of this is not the dues, it is the things such as tires and brakes, which you go through at a rate you never would have imagined. And so those sorts of things are, from an expense point of view, is a big part of it. The other is that you don't need a big fancy car, as this Miata indicates. And there are a lot of cars here that would be considerably less expensive than even this Miata. Yet there are also cars here that will go for over $300,000. All are driven to their max. The drivers here are extraordinarily good. And it's just a lot of fun, not only to drive, but to just be around these cars and watch other people drive as well as they do. Hope you've enjoyed this look at my senior hobby. This is a lot of fun if you enjoy driving fast and driving cars. I began this video with a shot of me driving down the straightaway in my Corvette. And I'd like to end it with a driver's view so that you can see what it's like to be in the driver's seat as we go around the track. In addition to the speed, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you'll also see how hard I'm pressing on the brake and the accelerator.
Thank you for joining us on The Curious Senior. If you enjoyed today's episode or have ideas for future topics, we'd love to hear from you. Remember, you're never too old to learn something new, and sharing your talents with fellow seniors keeps us all inspired. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you next time.